Now, the question that I asked prior to picking these cards was just asking Spirit what I needed to know within this moment right now. That was the question. Those were the cards that I was led to picking. Um, I took some time to examine each card. That's one of the things that is suggested when learning how to do tarot. Really take time to study the things in the pictures on the cards. And the first card that I started studying was the Lover's card. And I just want to show you guys something in this card. What I wrote as I examined was the woman in the card is looking towards the sky, to the divine, the loving, angelic spiritual realm, guiding the connection. The man is looking to the woman. The tree behind the man seems to be dying, not fruitful like the woman's tree, but roots are showing. And then a message came to me and I wrote it down in quotations, see who he is. So if you notice the roots right here coming from the tree, to me it spoke, okay, his roots are showing. See his roots, see who he is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a man or a woman. But that's just the message that came to me. But yeah, his roots are showing. So it's just like, you know, when you're meeting somebody, for example, you're getting to know somebody in a new relationship, you want to take time and really see his roots, really see what he's from and who he is and what he values, see who he is. And after I wrote that, focus on God always for a healthy union. So as you can see, again, the woman is looking to the sky. I feel like for a healthy relationship, for a true loving relationship to really prosper and be positive, I feel like the focus overall has to be for a higher purpose and not so much, of course you want to care for, your life partner, your helpmate, whatever you want to call it, your soulmate, your true love. Of course you guys are gonna, take interest and focus on each other, but I think what gets lost sometimes and what needs to be reminded about a healthy union is that you should be focusing on source energy, that higher energy, that higher love, focusing on God and allowing that focus and that love to guide you to the both of you, to guide you to together, for the highest good of all. That's what I feel like. And that's why I feel like the woman is keeping her focus up here. Not to say that she's disregarding him, but he's looking to her and she's looking to the higher energy. So it's kind of like a triangle, if you will. So the next card that I looked more into, and I didn't write anything down because I then decided that I wanted to record this video. So the second card that I was focusing on was the Page of Cups. And to me, the fish, well, what kind of caught my eye first was the blue in the picture, the water, the blue in his hat that kind of looked like water, and the fish looking towards him, towards the blue, which kind of made me think of like a fish out of water, like new to something maybe. But I don't know, the look on his face is just kind of like, you got it. I don't know, it just gave me that energy. Of someone who was sure of themselves, even though it was kind of like, you got this cup, You may be a fish out of water, but you got this. That's the energy and the vibe that I got from that card. And this card is a card that I'm somewhat familiar with just because I've been seeing it come up in a lot of different tarot readings that I've been researching. The Three of Cups, I know it has to do with celebration, and clearly you can see this looks like some sort of congratulatory celebration between three people, three women, actually, in particular. And it's interesting because what made me, what the thoughts that came to my mind when I looked at that picture was kind of in connection to what I discovered about myself yesterday. I had the pleasure and honor to have a special reading done with Mother Gold Tarot. If you guys are interested, I recently tagged her in a story of mine on my IG, but she is a truly, truly gifted sister. Skills and her gifts are just beautiful. She has a beautiful energy, and if you guys are interested in, please check out her YouTube channel, Mother Gold. I'll write it somewhere in here. Um, check out her work. She's super dope. She also does music. Check her out. But I recently got a reading done with her, and what came up was her seeing me working with two other women, basically telling me that I can trust this connection. And it's interesting because when I pulled this card today, that's where my mind went to. I was just like, when I pull cards for myself, I typically go to this website called Biddy Tarot. They have over here in the menu bar, Learn. So I click on the Learn tab. As you can see the breakdown, I go to tarot card meaning, and it has the different categories for cards. They got the cups, the major arcana, the minor arcana. Oops, what did I click on? Swords, cups, pentacles, and wands. And then I just go to each one and I look up the different meanings of it. We're going to start with the Three of Cups. So I'm just going to click on the cup tab. Scroll, 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 scroll. And here is the Three of Cups. Now, mind you, when you pick cards or do readings, sometimes cards do come up dealt in the reverse. So that means when the card is upside down. But all of my cards are upright. So I'm just going to continue on reading. So right here it says Three of Cup keywords, upright, celebration, friendship, creativity, collaborations. It's upright, Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, friendship, sisterhood, and creative collaborations. Your friends and family are here to support you and lift you up to even higher levels of success. Celebrate with them and enjoy their camaraderie. This card reminds me of the wonderful connection shared by the four female characters in Sex and the City. When the Three of Cups appears in a tarot reading, you are encouraged to gather with your closest friends and have a good time together, talking, laughing, sharing, and creating. Together, you give and receive the love, support, and compassion each of you need from each other. You may be inspired to host a girls' night out, a weekend getaway, or start a women's circle so you can join forces with like-minded people. The Three of Cups often indicates a very sociable period, perhaps a birthday, a wedding, a holiday, season, or a vacation with friends. See it as an opportunity to let your hair down and forget about your day to day commitments and obligations for a while. Instead, spend quality time with friends and family and enjoy yourself. This card also invites you to collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. Collectively, you are working towards a common goal for the greater good of others, and by reaching out to others and banding together, you can achieve a great deal by sharing your positive energy and passion with the wider community. The Three of Cups is a very creative card, suggesting that you may pursue a creative outlet within a group environment, such as an art class or a dance class. This is a great way to connect with others and to access your creative abilities. So that was the Three of Cups. Awesome. Next, I'm going to go to the Lovers. And the Lovers is a major arcana card. So we're just going to scroll until we find them. They're right there. Okay, so the Lovers card, Lovers keywords: love, harmony, relationships, values, align, choices. Okay, so upright Lovers. Excuse me. In its purest form, the Lover's card represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. The arrival of this card in a tarot reading shows that you have a beautiful, soul-honoring connection with a loved one. You may believe you have found your soulmate or life partner, and the sexual energy between you both goes way beyond instant gratification and lust to something that is very spiritual and almost tantric. The Lovers is a card of open communication and raw honesty. Given that the man and the woman are naked, they are both willing to be in their most vulnerable states and have learned to open their hearts to one another and share their truest feelings. They shape the container from which trust and confidence can emerge. And this makes for a powerful bond between the two. In a reading, this card is a sign that by communicating openly and honestly with those you care about, you will create a harmonious and fulfilling relationship built on trust and respect. Now more than ever, you must choose love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for the universe. Choose the best version for yourself. In every choice, there is an equal amount of advantage and disadvantage, opportunity and challenge, positive and negative. When you accept these dualities, you build the unity from which love flows. Isn't that beautiful? And lastly, we've got the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, keywords are creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, and possibility. Upright Page of Cups. The Page of Cups suggests a new idea or opportunity has come to you out of the blue. It is up to you. Spend time exploring the idea to see if you want to move forward. Okay. The Page of Cups invites you to have an open and curious mind. Be open to anything, including a fish popping its head out of the cup. It is with a curious mind that you will discover new aspects of life and yourself. Open your mind to all possibilities, especially those of a creative and intuitive nature. You will be pleasantly surprised. Be ready to dream the impossible dream. Explore the magic of your fullest potential, even if it seems out of reach. The Page of Cups is asking you to embrace your inner child and believe that anything is possible, or learn more about developing your psychic abilities. Dreamy aspirations race through your mind, and you may find yourself moved by simple things. Don't be afraid to let your feelings show and wear your heart on your sleeve. This card often appears when you are being called to trust your intuition and be open to the multitude of intuitive messages coming your way. Synchronicities and signs from nature that will guide you on your path. This may come from unexpected places, or they may not even make sense to your rational mind. Be open to the possibilities and ready to discover new aspects of yourself. It is like following intuitive breadcrumbs. One intuitive clue leads you to the next thing, and the next, and the next. And before you know it, you have found yourself in a place of full alignment, happiness, and bliss, by by trusting your intuition and going with the flow. And with the Page of Cups, you may receive a message related to emotions, intuition, or creative endeavors. It might be the birth of a baby, an engagement or marriage, a new love interest, which is interesting because I have the Lover's card, or the offer of a new project. It is not a surprise you can anticipate or force. It is not a surprise that you can anticipate or force. Okay. Be ready to receive when the moment comes. So, super duper interesting. That is what Spirit has guided me towards today. And I'm just really excited about what's all to come. I'm excited to continue learning about more tarot readings and how I can connect with source in that way for you guys. I'm looking forward to growing more and helping others as well. I definitely I definitely want to get to a point where I can do readings for others for sure. Yeah, just looking to creative opportunities and creating more from this space. And I'm just really, really happy that God has led me here. I'm truly grateful for it.